Top 5 assets rich people are buying while they're still cheap. Imagine this. In 2012, two friends each had $10,000 to invest. The first friend bought the latest gadgets, upgraded his car, and enjoyed life in the moment. The second friend quietly invested his money into a few assets that most people thought were boring and unimportant. Fast forward to today. One friend is wondering where all his money went. The other has built a portfolio worth several times what he originally invested. The biggest difference wasn't intelligence. It wasn't luck. It was knowing which assets were undervalued before everyone else noticed them. The truth is, wealthy people don't wait until something becomes popular. By then, the biggest gains have often already been made. Instead, they look for opportunities that are cheap today but could become incredibly valuable tomorrow. In this video, we'll reveal 5 assets that many wealthy investors are quietly accumulating while they're still relatively affordable, and why they could become much more valuable over the next decade. Let's begin. Asset 5. Artificial intelligence skills. Let's start with something that isn't physical. One of the most valuable assets today is the ability to work with artificial intelligence, whether it's learning AI tools, prompt engineering, automation, content creation, coding with AI, or building AI-powered businesses. These skills are becoming incredibly valuable. Think about what happened with computers in the 1990s. People who learned computers early gained an enormous advantage. Today, we're seeing the same pattern with AI. Research consistently shows that people who combine AI with their existing skills often complete tasks faster and produce higher quality work than those who don't use AI effectively. Rich people understand something important. Technology changes. Skills that help you use new technology become valuable long before everyone else realizes it. The best part? Learning AI doesn't require millions of dollars. Sometimes all it takes is curiosity, consistency, and an internet connection. Knowledge is one of the few assets that can never be taken away from you. Asset 4. Digital businesses. While many people spend hours scrolling through social media every day, wealthy people are asking a different question. How can I own something online instead of just consuming it? Digital businesses are becoming one of the most attractive assets because they can often scale without needing physical stores or large inventories. This could be a YouTube channel, a newsletter, an online course, a software product, a digital agency, an e-commerce brand. These businesses can continue generating income long after the initial work has been done. It's similar to planting a tree. At first, growth is slow. But once the roots are strong, the tree can produce fruit for years. The internet has dramatically lowered the cost of starting a business compared to previous generations. That means the barrier to entry is lower, but taking action still sets people apart. Rich people aren't just buying products online, they're building digital assets that can appreciate in value. Asset 3. High-quality stocks during market fear. Here's something interesting. When markets fall, many people panic. Rich investors often become more interested. Why? Because market declines can create opportunities to buy strong companies at lower prices. Imagine your favorite store suddenly announces a 30% sale. Most people would be excited. But when the stock market goes on sale, fear often takes over instead. This doesn't mean buying every stock that falls. Successful investors usually focus on businesses with strong fundamentals, healthy finances, and long-term growth potential. History has shown that many broad market downturns have eventually been followed by recoveries, although past performance never guarantees future results. The lesson is simple. Emotion often drives short-term prices. Patience often drives long-term wealth. Asset 2. Real estate in emerging areas. When people hear real estate, they usually imagine expensive luxury homes. But wealthy investors often think differently. They're looking for locations before they become popular. These are neighborhoods benefiting from new infrastructure, growing populations, expanding businesses, or improved transportation. Property values in such areas don't always rise immediately. Sometimes they remain affordable for years before demand catches up. Think of cities that expanded rapidly over the past 20 years. Many of today's expensive neighborhoods were once considered average. The key isn't simply buying property, it's understanding where people and businesses are likely to move in the future. Rich people often buy based on future potential rather than current popularity. Asset 1. Ownership in yourself. Surprised? Many millionaires consider this their greatest investment. Your health, your education, your communication skills, your network, your reputation, your discipline. These aren't just personal qualities, they're assets. Research in psychology has found that delayed gratification, the ability to prioritize larger future rewards over immediate pleasures, is associated with better long-term financial and career outcomes. Every new skill you learn can increase your earning potential. Every meaningful relationship you build can open unexpected opportunities. Every healthy habit gives you more energy to create value. Unlike many investments, these assets continue paying dividends for the rest of your life. The wealthiest people understand that money follows value, and the more valuable you become, the greater your opportunities tend to be. Notice something interesting. None of these assets require you to already be rich. What they require is thinking differently. While many people chase trends, wealthy people look for value before the crowd arrives. Some invest in knowledge, others build digital businesses. Some buy quality investments during uncertainty, others look for future growth in real estate. But nearly all successful people continue investing in themselves. You don't have to buy all five. Even choosing one and consistently building it over the next few years could put you in a completely different financial position. Because wealth is rarely created overnight, it's usually built one smart decision at a time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment telling us which of these assets surprised you the most. And if you want to learn more about wealth psychology, investing, and financial habits that can change your future, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.